Awan dito. Ano ito?
You have to scan something for this application.